Our research paper is titled Students' Sense of Belonging to School and Their Perceptions of Teachers, a Comparative Study, a paper written by Imen Hentati and I, Donia Smaali Bouhila, from the Faculty of Economics and Management, University of Tunis Manar. The outline of our presentation is as follows. After a brief introduction discussing the importance of the topic, we will highlight the objective of the study. Then we will present the research questions. After that, we will review briefly some literature. Following that, we will present our data and the methodology used. And we will finish with the findings and conclusions. A sense of belonging is defined as feeling accepted and liked by the rest of the group, feeling connected to others, and feeling like a member of a community. In general, teenagers at school desire strong social ties and value acceptance, care, and support from others. But why is it important for students to feel a sense of belonging at school? A sense of belonging gives students feelings of security, identity, and community, which in turn support academic, psychological, and social development. A wide array of academic and social outcomes have been associated with sense of belonging. Students' sense of belonging to school is an important research topic because when students feel they are part of a school community, they are more likely to perform better academically, be more motivated to learn, and have higher self-esteem. In addition, they are less likely to drop out and they are less likely to engage in risky and antisocial behavior. Furthermore, researchers showed that the lack of sense of belonging at school is a predictor of depression among adolescents. So the study examines differences between countries in the strength of students' sense of belonging at school and how sense of belonging is associated with students' type of school, gender, and religion. Additionally, the study looks at how students' perception of teachers differs among students in different countries. Using the survey data collected by IIT for advancing education in Muslim societies in 2019-2020, we seek to answer the following research questions. First, how does the student's sense of belonging differ among the countries in the sample? Does the sense of belonging differ among students in public schools versus private schools? Is there a gender difference of the sense of belonging? Does the sense of belonging differ between Muslim students and non-Muslim students? And finally, does the student's perception of teachers differ by country? In order to answer these different questions, we rely, as we have previously mentioned, on the survey data collected by IIT for advancing education in Muslim societies in 2019-2020. Our sample is composed of 15 countries from Africa, Asia, Europe. USA is also included in the sample. We are primarily interested in school students under the age of 18 in the 15 countries participating in the survey. According to the survey, these students are in grade 8 or higher, which means they are in either pre-secondary or secondary school. The reason for using this age group is that the family is the center of students' social and emotional world when they are young. However, as they enter the adolescent stage between the ages of 10 and 19, they strive to maintain genuine and long-lasting interpersonal relationships farther afield frequently in school. To know how the student's sense of belonging varies across countries, students, and schools, we refer to the 18 items related to the sense of belonging. The item response theory model is used to construct a sense of belonging index by country. Very briefly, we will present some descriptive statistics of the data used. The largest sample is associated to India, with 1,879 students under the age of 18, while the smallest sample comes from the USA with 226 students. The sample has slightly more female than male survey respondents. As for school type, most surveyed students come from public schools. However, in some countries, the surveyed students come from solely public schools. This is the case of Jordan, Tajikistan, and Malaysia. or solely from private school, which is the case of Kyrgyzstan and USA. The survey focuses more on Muslim students. Before constructing the index, we conducted a series of tests. We first determined the Cronbach's alpha, which is a measure of internal consistency. That's how closely related a set of items are as a group. It's considered to be a measure of scale reliability. In this case, the scale reliability coefficient is 0.8, indicating good reliability. We also conducted the test of dimensionality using factor analysis. The results show that indeed the items are measuring one latent variable or dimension. Let's move now to the results. The highest sense of belonging is observed in Tatarstan. The lowest sense of belonging is observed in Tanzania, Bangladesh, Kenya, India, and Sudan. The next slide shows that in these same countries, girls have lower sense of belonging than boys. With the exception of Tatarstan and across the other participating countries, girls have lower sense of belonging than boys. In regard to the school type, the results are mixed across the countries. Finally, across all the countries, the non-Muslim students exhibit higher sense of belonging than Muslims. As for the students-teacher perceptions, we analyzed one item. When students were asked whether the teachers are not interested in people like them, most students across the participating countries responded that this is not true. However, boys report lower teachers' interest in them. To sum up, the results have shown varying levels of sense of belonging among the countries. Countries with low income to lower middle income have very low sense of belonging among their students. The index in this case is negative. We have not commented on the results of USA as the sample surveyed was not randomly selected. Finally, this work is still on progress. Thank you for your attention.